All right, my buddy Josh messaged me and he said, "Hey, I'm doing a shoot over at the ice arena. I could use a hand. Can you help me?" And I said, "Yep, let's do it." I have no idea what's going on, what we're filming, but it sounds like fun and I'm always down to clown. So let's go see what this is about. Well, unfortunately, I can't show much footage from the project we were working on, but we did get down on the ice. It was a lot of fun. I was very nervous about slipping and falling and breaking my camera or parts of my body, but it went great. I've never been like down on the ice, center ice in that arena before. It was just a really cool experience overall. So Josh and I were in an improv comedy group together for 10 years. And we were grabbing something to eat after we were done shooting, and we were just talking about how the rules of improv, just the concept of improvising, has helped us in our everyday lives, in business, in relationships, and just, life in general. And I think back to, the other day, he texted me, "I have got to shoot. I could use a hand. Can you help me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like fun." I think there are a lot of people who would have been like, "Well, what exactly is it? And, what is the project? What should I wear? How long are we going to be there?" I think that there's a lot of people who would probably say all of these things to try to figure out everything before they go. They want to know all the details before they commit to something. And for me, and, part of it is like, I know that he wouldn't asked me to do something that I couldn't do. So like, you think I'd be good for this? Yeah, all right, let's do it. That is improv, learning to roll with the punches, kind of, listening to people, building other people up, supporting them when they say something. I'm glad that I had this experience. I would have never, ever had any other reason to be down on that ice like I was today. And that was really cool. That was a cool experience. I may never get that experience again. And because I said, yes, let's do it, I got to have that experience. And I'm thinking about a lot of different times in my life where I said yes to things. And I got to do really cool and amazing things. I got to meet Ben Affleck. Remember that? That was kind of cool. I don't know why I said that. I just wanted to name drop that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The fundamental rules of improv are: say yes and, accept the reality and offers from your scene partners and build upon them. Instead of denying a suggestion, agree with it and add new information to advance the scene. Add new information. After agreeing with an offer, contribute new details, actions, or dialogue to move the scene forward and create a richer environment or story. Don't block or deny. Avoid negating or rejecting a scene partner's ideas, as this can shut down the scene and hinder the collaborative process. Be in the moment. Focus on what's happening in the scene right now and react naturally to it, rather than planning ahead or trying to control the outcome. Be specific. Provide details and specifics to make the scene more engaging and easier for your partners to build upon. Make your partner look good. Support and elevate your fellow improvisers, and the scene as a whole will benefit. Don't try to be funny. The humor in improv often arises naturally from the characters, situations, and relationships. Focus on creating an interesting scene and the comedy will follow. There are no mistakes. Embrace spontaneity and don't be afraid to take risks. Every unexpected turn can be an opportunity for a new direction. So all of those make a good improv scene, but those are just general good rules for life. So we're moving my son into the dorms on Tuesday, and there's all kinds of other things going on that I will be talking about soon, but I'm really looking to embrace what made us good improvisers and embracing the unknown, trying new things, having faith that just jumping into, when you've got a crowd of 50 people watching you and you have no idea what you're going to go out there and say during an improv show, there's a little bit of fear in that, but there's excitement because it could go perfectly. It could go amazing. People can laugh and just have a good time, or you learn from it. and you do better next time. So during the season of change, I am feeling optimistic and hopeful because I'm taking this mindset, and I hope that it works. You never know these things, but that's what I'm thinking right now. Improv. Improv is life. Good improv is good life. No. Yeah, I don't know. I especially like the rule that there are no mistakes. Every unexpected turn can be an opportunity for a new direction. That sounds great. I really think everyone would benefit from taking an improv class because it really takes away the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, just jumping in and doing something and having fun, and whatever happens, happens, you know? So if there is an improv class in your town, I would highly recommend that you take it because especially all of the people that watch this channel, I know that most of you have YouTube channels of your own, and you know, being able to improvise is a good tool for speaking on camera because, you know, a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to say in these videos. I just have like a general sense of a couple of things, and I just sit down and I talk. And being able to do that, I think, helps me make videos, and really, I feel like they can be more authentic because I'm not reading from a script, I'm not reading from a teleprompter, it's just me off the cuff trying to recall the different things that I wanted to talk about. And there's a lot of, you know, winging it. There's a lot of improvisation that goes into it. I think that makes for better speaking on cameras sometimes. So take that for what it's worth. I think it would be a great idea, but if not, do something unplanned, do something that scares you a little bit. And I think you're gonna be better for it. And at the very least, you're going to have some content for your channel. So we'll talk to you later.